Hey guys, Kyle here from the Babylon Bee. As you know, if you've been following us for a while, big tech, social media, fact checkers, and the news networks are constantly coming after us for telling jokes, which is a bizarre thing. We tell jokes and we get fact checked for them. I'm here to tell you about the most recent thing that has happened to us, which is that TikTok has banned us. Now, you might think this is a good thing because we no longer have to twerk on TikTok in order to get some views. And, we don't have to be on TikTok anymore, which is destroying Western civilization and rotting the minds of Gen Z. At the same time, it kind of sucks that we were just randomly banned without any option to appeal. We were never given a reason, and we can no longer reach the youngsters with our Babylon Bee content. And with censorship, when it rains, it pours. We were also flagged for sharing false information on Facebook for our video, Mattel introduces pregnant Ken doll. Sorry, everybody, that's not true yet. It's fake information. It's satire. It's a joke. And Facebook flagged it and said that our profile is flagged for sharing disinformation and could be further deplatformed as if they could suppress our content any more than they already do. And also, this may seem like more of a minor deal, but we had an email service provider that was a kind of a collaborative front end for all of us to comment on our emails, and they banned us, saying that we violated their policies. They would never be specific about which policies we violated. It's called Front, and we had to scramble, and we spent about a week downtime, no email, as we were scrambling to get off their platform, banned with no warning, simply for our political views, we can only assume. And as an update, we've been banned from Twitter for months now, since late March. Was that 3-4 months now? And with no end in sight. We were hopeful that the Elon Musk deal would go through, but it seems like that's in jeopardy now. So we're still taking a stand and refusing to delete our tweet when we gave Rachel Levine our Man of the Year award. This got us banned from Twitter, and we've refused to delete the tweet because we're not going to acknowledge that we're committing hateful conduct. We were happy and proud to be able to take that stand, and many others have followed suit and taken similar stands and been banned from the platform. So hopefully the Elon thing still happens. If not, we are still taking that stand, but it's a costly stand, and we need your support. In the short term, we generate a lot of good buzz, and we generate a lot of goodwill from people like you who might want to join us in the fight against big tech and then the fight against censorship. In the long term, though, web traffic hurts, social media shares hurt. We're just kind of dropped out of the public view and conversation on Twitter. We have to rely on fans to share our content. And all of this for simply calling a biological male a man. We are living in a clown world, folks. We continue to put out our articles. We continue to put out comedy sketches. We continue to get our content out there any way we can. And we're going to continue to fight this fight just by making fun stuff. Ultimately, we're here to make comedy, to make people laugh, to reach the culture with comedy and humor, help people laugh at each other, help bring the nation together, all things that we want to do through comedy. But we need your help to do it. Here are some ways that you can help us. Go to babylonbee.com/plans. You can become a paying subscriber. We use these funds to help us grow our team, to help us just build out this new studio here, to help us fund longer form video projects, and to help us fund the sketch comedy that you already enjoy, and the cost of running the website, especially when we've been suppressed by Facebook and Twitter and TikTok and all of that. With the Babylon Bee subscription, you get access to the community. You can socialize with other people in our comments. We even have kind of a full social network built into the back end when you're a Babylon Bee and not the Bee bundle subscriber. So that's one way to circumvent the big tech social media companies entirely. We have premium content, bloopers, funny outtakes, full-length podcasts, and completely ad-free browsing and podcast experience for people who reach out and say, yes, I want to support the Babylon Bee with a monthly donation. Other ways you can get involved, especially if you're poor, is to go to babylonbee.com and sign up for our newsletter. This helps you get around the social media algorithm that tries to hide Babylon Bee articles from your view. And finally, if you're super poor and you can't even afford to go to babylonbee.com and sign up for our newsletter, just keep sharing Babylon Bee articles with your friends. Go door to door and hand people printed out Babylon Bee articles if you're a boomer. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support. The only reason we've been able to stay in this fight so long is because of people like you, and because we're hilarious.
Are you a purveyor of fine goods and a patron of quality entertainment? If so, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment to support the fine institution known as the Babylon Bear. And if you don't subscribe, you must be one of those unfortunates who can't even afford an in-house sommelier. Speaking of which, Reginald, bring the 1906 Solid Moi Qu'est-ce que tu cherches?